Welcome, YouTube. Is it working? Oh, I guess it is. It's my first time using this live one. Put some glasses on. This is interesting. Okay. Go ahead and. I'm trying to figure this out. You can put these things on there? Filters? Interesting. Who knew? What does this thing do? Turn it around. Okay. And this is like top message. All messages are visible. Hide all the chats. No chat messages such as potential scam. Welcome to. Okay. Hello YouTube, this is Kisa, and I'm back here with another video. Let me get myself situated. Okay, today's topic, we are going to talk about. I'm so silly. I think I need to get me earphones. We're gonna talk about Tasha K and Armand Wiggins and Storm Monroe. And you're probably wondering, who the heck are they? They are YouTube's content YouTubers. Oh, I get my little earphones here. They're YouTube content people. Oh, I don't have the plug-in. I have this thing. This isn't gonna work. Look what I got here. So they're YouTube people in this sector that we have going on in YouTube. Look them up. They're pretty big. Tasha K was the one that went to court and got sued by Carli B and lost the legal battles. Carli B won the battle on that one. And I think she might be taking it to federal. Not sure if she's going to do that or not. She talked about doing that. I don't know if she's going to do that. I'm just to make sure my thing is all the way up here. Yeah, I don't know if she's going to take it to federal, but that was what's supposed to happen. So we will see. But for the meanwhile, she lost that battle, and so she lost. I think she has to pay up to like almost $3 million. Yeah, that's crazy. She's got to pay up to $3 million for that lawsuit that she lost. Carli B won, so that sucks. So, but we're here to talk about Storm Monroe, who worked with Carli B. I'm trying to figure out if I can get something to put my earphones on. So Storm Monroe worked with Carli B. I mean with Tasha K. And they got into a fight. I would say, it's been like a couple months now. They got into a fight. Everybody thought it wasn't real. They were on Conscience TV, and I guess Storm Monroe was helping Tasha K by letting her invite one of her guests. I don't know, somebody she was going to try to work with. She asked Storm a favor if he would let the guy come stay with him, right? And Storm was like, yeah, I'll let him do it, you know. So anyway, he ended up letting this dude stay with him. And the dude brought his girlfriend to Storm. So Storm was doing Tasha K a favor by allowing these people to stay with him. And they end up getting into a fight, and nobody believed it was real at the time, but apparently it is real. And so their relationship has been severed. They do not deal with each other. And at the time, it was just like, okay, so they don't deal with each other, no big deal. And I seem to remember Storm saying that he didn't have any kind of like contract with her on that channel. I guess I could be wrong, but I do seem to remember him saying he didn't have no contract with her. So he's just like independent worker, you know. He doesn't have to deal. How do you get this thing down? He doesn't have to work with her. So you know, nobody was nobody thought that he had to, you know, he could just cut ties with her. Okay. So nobody believed it was true. Well, apparently it is true. They are definitely not messing with each other. And so fast forward, Tasha K loses her loses her battle with taking Carli B. Carli B took her to court, and Tasha K lost. And she didn't just lose that, she lost Storm Monroe. And Storm Monroe is doing his own thing, I guess, working on his own. And Storm Monroe was Tasha's K. He was like her protege, I guess you can say. She was helping him out. I guess he had like 300 subscribers, but then when he worked with her, his subscriber account went up really high. So I guess he's like 200 right now. Of course, he did the work and everything, but she helped him with his subscribers and stuff. So that's what's going on with those two. I wanted to talk about some of the situations that is coming on YouTube right now. Armon has weighed in. Storm Monroe has weighed in, and I haven't heard what Tasha said. I guess she had told. Where should I start off? I think we'll start off with Tasha and Storm first. Tasha and Storm. Okay, when they broke up with that relationship, it was supposed to be because of Vaughn. Is it Vaughn? King Vaughn? It's supposed to be because Storm was doing Tasha a favor and it didn't work out, and Vaughn and the girlfriend were fighting at Storm's house, and Storm was like, okay, this isn't working. And then Tasha had mentioned to on her show or something that, you know, Storm had changed because he was friends with this Team Vaughn, and she wanted him to kick Vaughn out, even though in the beginning she wanted him to let the dude live with him. And then once it got crazy with the workers that Tasha K had with Vaughn, she's like, I need you to, you know, kick him out. And at that point, homeboy Storm was really good friends with Vaughn. So he was like, no, this isn't going to work. You know, we're friends and I don't want to kick him out. But he ended up kicking him out anyway. It just got too bad and he just had to do it. So I don't know what the issue was at that point, but they got into a fight, him and Tasha. Tasha was going through it. And I think that the relationship could have, you know, if they like had a fight that wasn't on air, it might have not been that crazy, but it was on air, you guys. So here we are. They got in a fight, and and everybody didn't think it was real, but apparently it was real. So what is happening now? Storm, he don't really have much storm these days. It's no storm in him. He's been doing videos, but I don't know. He just doesn't really have any pizzazz. I think he's feeling a little defeated. He's really had to take a lot of humble pie because Tasha K is no longer working with him, even though they had a contract, and nobody really knew about the contract, but they do have a contract. So, and I guess the contract's supposed to be up in July or something. So I don't understand. Like, okay, he has done the work. You can't get all of Tasha K's followers because not everybody's going to follow you. But he got 200 of her followers. And then, they're his followers too because he has done the work. He did all these skits. Tasha K has helped him out on a lot of things. I guess Tasha helped him move to Atlanta, and he's from Arizona. So Storm moves to Atlanta with his mother. Nobody knew that part either. I don't even know how you even get your mom to move, but hey, he uprooted his mom and he uprooted himself, and they went to Atlanta. Okay. And so now that they're living in Atlanta, oh, that's much better. Why didn't I do that earlier? Now that they live in Atlanta, Tasha K got them there, got them apartment, or helped them get an apartment. And I guess they didn't have beds because, when you move into a place, you don't have beds, I guess. I don't know. These are young folks. This is how they do. They didn't have beds, right? So Tasha K and his mother, Storm and his mother didn't have beds, so Tasha K got him some beds, some air mattresses, I don't know, on Craigslist or something, something to get them off the floor in their new apartment. And she helped him out with that. I don't think she helped him as far as like paying his way to get to Atlanta or even getting an apartment. Not sure about that part, but she definitely got him beds. And kind of gave him the ropes, like helped him with the camera and told him to do skits and made him, had him do interviews with her, and they were working together. Okay. So everything was working out in the beginning. And then when it got bad is when, with the Carli B thing, being sued and going through all that had to be a lot of, just a lot of stress for, turn this up. It had to be a lot of stress for Tasha K and even Storm Monroe, So they got a fight. It wasn't even really a big deal, but it turned into a really big deal. And I think it had to do a lot, the resentment of Storm doing her a favor, and then she's telling him, no, you have to not be friends with him. And so he had said, and I remember on that Live with Conscience TV, he said something like, I don't even know what the question was, but he said, you brought the in my house to Tasha. And so Tasha was like, you know what? We're done here. We ain't even got to go no more further. I'm just going to sever this relationship that we have. You can go on about your life, everything, we're done. And so they broke up their friendship. But it's coming out all these things, like Tasha had said something about his mother and that she never called her and thanked her for getting the beds. And I don't know if the mother really she was probably just helping her son, The son said, okay, Mom, we're going to go to Atlanta. I'm going to be working with Tasha K. And he did good, he got, some followers out of it. And I think he's making good money, better than he was making when he was at the post office. Probably a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Does a question? Leave a comment, and if you can answer this, I really, really would be appreciated if anyone can answer this. Does he get? Is he? Is the Storm Monroe YouTube channel under Storm's name, or is it under Tasha's name? Because what I don't understand is, like, he signed a contract. Does that mean that that his channel isn't really his channel, or does some of the money that he make because she helped him, is it, does he have to pay her, or how does that work? Like, what is the issue here? Like, I don't get it. Most of us have our own channel, and the money that we get, we have is ours. But she had a contract with him, and I'm not sure if his channel is really his channel. I don't know. I know you have to work and get your own subscribers. He did get subscribers because she shared a lot of his stuff. She helped him. She told him to do certain skits that were going to work. I heard that, and I don't know if it's true, that she helped him with acting classes and got him some acting classes. I know he mentioned that she tried to get him a regular job when he first got here, as a server, and he didn't want to do that. So he put all his work into working and, uploading his videos, and we all seen his videos. And I guess he built his own channel. Or did she say to her people, go and subscribe to him, and maybe the channel is really under her name? I don't know. I don't know. What do you need a contract for? Like, what is there something in the contract that says that if you make certain amount of money, you have to pay me? What is in the contract? Most people, like, who do YouTube don't have contracts with other people, so I don't know. They were supposed to do interviews, but Storm said that Tasha wouldn't even really, it just wasn't a good fit for them to do interviews because she was always the star. She didn't really need him for interviews, but she definitely needed him to be a buffer for all the people that she was fighting. And I think that's what it was, is that, he was a buffer for people that she wasn't getting along with, I would say. So he would do some beefing with other people. Like, he fought all her people that she didn't like. So I guess he got into it with Armand, definitely. He got into it with maybe what is that guy's name? The Leo. Shoot. I was gonna say short. I'll come back to him. I can't remember his name. He got in a fight with, all these different YouTubers that Tasha K don't have time to fight with, and just needed that support. And so I think that we're a good fit because Tasha K is a Pisces, and Storm Monroe is a Taurus. And I believe that Tasha K's husband is a Scorpio. The Taurus and the Scorpio are opposite signs. So I think that in a way, Storm reminds Tasha K of her husband, because they were got the opposite signs. So I think that we're a good fit, because it's like the energy is kind of the same as her husband's energy, is where I'm coming from. So kind of laid back, I mean, her husband's a Scorpio, and I know her energy and his energy is compatible. So I say that to say that I think that we're a good fit, and they work together. And it had to be because they've done it for years. I think it's been 2 years they've been working together. It's wait. He moved at the beginning, so about 2 years he's been living in Atlanta. And So anyway, he would do skits and, do his beefing and stuff, dragging some of her YouTubers that she doesn't like. I can't remember that dude's name. Oh God, I can't believe it. I hate when I don't remember a person's name. Anyway, the one that always does things with Floyd. Um, yeah. What is his name? He's always talking about dragging. Damn. Listen, I hate when I don't. I'm gonna have to edit this video because I'm fucking forgetting the dude's name, and it's gonna bother me with. I know you're probably just yelling at me. His name is such and such. I don't remember his freaking name. Anyway, I think he fought him. He fought just like beefing fight when Storm Monroe and Jason Lee. Jesus, I can't think until I figured out this guy's name. Jason Lee. Okay, so he fought Jason Lee. Okay, and it's interesting because and we'll talk about what is his name? Armand and Jason Lee are friends. I don't know if they're really good friends or maybe they're just a friend of my enemy is your enemy, or I don't know, but I don't know if they're really that. But they both can't stand Tasha. I can tell you that. Jason Lee and Armand can't stand Tasha. So I say that to say that he was out there fighting a lot of battles for Tasha. So maybe she got her money through that. Because I'm trying to figure out what was the benefit for her. It is easier to do this YouTube thing. It's easier to have like somebody on your side, It's easier because it can be kind of like it's like having a family member on your side. It's just easier that way. Because, you can't, I mean, she has her husband, but he doesn't do YouTube. So it's kind of hard to get in. Let me get something right quick. It's hard to get into, beefing with these people if you don't really have, ouch, this mic. I just hit my hand on this big ass mic. It's hard to get beefing with people when you don't have somebody. So it's good for her to have, somebody like Storm who's good with the, dragging. They said he didn't have no talent, but he did. I mean, everybody's got to hone their own talent. You don't come out. Sorry. You don't come out just, being able to just fight, bam, bam, bam. You got to get used to the camera. You got to get used to the dragging and all that. But it was nice that she has somebody that in the city that lives with her, who she can confide with and, help her. And he can grow his channel and, and help her on the way. They're both helping each other, Other than that, I'm just trying to figure out what else was she getting out of the game, that's probably why she was able to cut him, because she probably just figured, I'm not really getting much out of him. Unless he was giving her some of his money that he was getting. Or is the show, Storm Monroe show, under her name? I don't know. But, okay, so now that Storm is not with her anymore, what is his future, I guess? Is he going to try to apologize to some of these people? Because there are people waiting for that apology. There are people waiting for that apology. Storm is probably waiting. I mean, Armand is probably waiting for that apology. I don't know. All the people that are waiting, because Storm was dragging people. But now he doesn't need to drag people like that, because he's still kind of loyal to Tasha, but not really. They're not messing with each other. So people are just wondering what's going to go on from there. And that whole thing with, I never heard her talk about it, but then maybe it was on her Patreon, or her app channel. I never heard her say anything about Storm and his mother, but apparently she said something about his mama. And you can't talk about nobody's mama. You can't say nothing about nobody's mama or nobody's kids. Those are triggers right there. But I have to say, Storm is handling it really well. He is. He ain't really tripping about that. So, what do you guys think? I'm going to stop this video, and then I'm going to do another part of the video talking about Tasha K and Armand, because it's like 25 minutes. It's kind of long. Okay. I will see you back. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and I'm going to do another video back to back. So please come look at that one too. Thank you. How you stop this thing?